Never find my way home, yeah.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steven.
And I'm Scott, and this is a wow. See, it's been a while since I had that problem. This is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And the first thing I have to notice is, where the heck are you, Scott?
Well, you said you wanted to do a cooking segment, so I'm in my kitchen.
Oh, okay. So we were talking about raspberry shakes.
Yes,
And
it wasn't what I was hoping for because it wasn't tart, and I think raspberry should be tart. Since it was a shake, it was smooth and creamy with a little hint of raspberry flavor. So
okay, I don't want to be mean, but if you wanted a raspberry tart, you should have ordered a raspberry tart.
well,
It's a raspberry shake. You can't think that the raspberry tart's going to be like that because it's raspberries mixed with ice cream. And ice cream's going to make everything smooth.
yeah. Well, I don't know. That's the salted chocolate caramel one is really fantastic. It's got flavor.
Right, but it won't
milk
be
works
tart.
with it, right? Yeah,
Because
that's
it's
true.
mixed with milk.
Yeah.
So caramel and milk works. Ice cream with caramel on it, right? Ice cream with hot chocolate, ice cream with caramel. And then the salt brings out the flavor. But what I
Yes.
don't understand is you put salt on tomatoes to actually dry up the moisture a little bit in tomatoes. You ever do that? Put salt on your tomatoes?
Yes.
Really good.
You know what I don't like better than salt?
What?
Mayonnaise.
On your tomatoes?
I scoop a spoonful of mayonnaise out. I bite into the tomato and put the spoonful of mayonnaise in my
I've
mouth.
had bacon lettuce tomato sandwiches, and they put mayonnaise on there, so that's good.
Delicious.
Well, then that makes you special in the kitchen, doesn't it?
I am special. Matter of fact, I believe I should be called the king of the kitchen.
Okay, Your Highness. A little tip of the cap there. I love that it's having a problem with the headset finding the top of your head right now.
It is a little.
Woo!
I have seen a couple other YouTubers
I like it.
use their speakers with a singer's quality microphone desktop. I was considering doing that, but the problem is since we're talking to each other, it would echo too much, so I don't think it would work. I think we got to stick with the headset.
Oh,
Unless we're an earbud.
We could try it. On an upcoming episode, I'm going to show you the setup I have come up with for what happened in Las Vegas today, how I used the microphone there, and how I wasn't very bright on doing that. So we'll talk about that in that episode. But the other thing with shakes and ice cream is you can add malt to it. Now, I like malts.
Love malts, yes.
But it's just a little bit of powder.
Here's the problem with malts. They make you even thirstier than the shakes do.
Because they dry you out, like the salt.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I love them, but after I drink a malt, if I don't have water to drink immediately after, I'm like...
I do get thirsty after I have ice cream or shakes.
Now, the only thing
you just had liquid and you're thirsty. That's weird.
Right. So, and one of the things I learned a long time ago is malted milk balls, which I really, really, really like Whoppers. Yeah. Love Whoppers, okay? I literally, instead of trying to drink water, I pour myself a tall glass of ice milk.
Now, I hope everybody out there knows what a Whopper is. A Whopper is a candied delicacy. It is a hollow chocolate malted ball.
Yes.
It's malt, not chocolate, but there's chocolate on the outside of it.
Correct.
So there's chocolate on the outside, and there's a hollow malt. I don't know if it's the malt powder. There's got to be something mixed in there besides the malt powder, right? Because if that much malt powder would be too strong. It's got to be diluted.
I would assume so.
The malt has to be diluted with some other fillers.
Right. Probably some kind of a dried milk base or something to hold it together.
But it's definitely straight malt and chocolate, which is awesome.
It's awesome. Yes. It's not what Burger King makes.
We should take and use and put in something inside the hollow section. Some like cream or something.
Like those Cadbury eggs.
Cadbury eggs, yeah.
Ooh.
That would be good. Hey. Okay, there it is. New idea out there for somebody who has a business. Again, what all these ideas we're having. All right, King, you're killing me with the crown. That's so funny.
All right. Well, hang on.
He's found another toy.
There we go. We'll do this.
It's tipping the hat again. The headphones. Can you see that?
I can see it.
The headphones are messing it up. That's so funny. I like it up to the point of where it starts tipping it to the side. Then it's just funny. Um, but King, Your Majesty, you made up. That's what I need. Yeah, it's tipping
All right,
that too.
that's enough of this. That's enough of this.
Uh,
We have got to stop screwing around.
Stop clowning around.
Yeah.
Honk. I've totally lost track of what you. Oh, you made up another word. So in a previous episode, you made up the word grapple, which you
I
actually.
did not make up the word
Okay.
grapple. It's a real word.
Now I don't know. Did you look? Did you notice that in the description? I actually put the definition of grapple. And it took me a while to figure out how to spell it. Okay.
Yes.
To get it in the search, but I got it. I found it, and I put the definition of it. It's in the notes underneath the description of
Yes.
that show. There is grapple and what it is and where it came from, and it is a real word. But I know you made this one up. Flam.
Flan.
Say. What did you make? What did you cook?
Flan.
Well, all right, flan. But isn't that the milk-based thing that is Hispanic? That's flan. So what is flan? Flown. I've flown the coop on this one. What is it?
I see it. We were talking on this previous episode that I had not made it, but I have eaten it, and it's really good.
Well, I don't know if it was on an episode or we were just talking, but
Oh.
what is it? And don't
It-
say
it-
it's flam. I don't know what that is.
Right. It's similar to a pudding, but like a baked pudding. It has it's a thicker consistency.
But that's
Almost.
gotta be flan. No,
They're similar.
but it's
one-
not. It's not Hispanic.
I don't think so.
Flam.
Well, it might be because I ate it when I was on a cruise.
I can't find it quickly. Well, all right.
Well,
so
maybe somebody
continue.
else can and put it down on our
Yeah,
notes. like you
comment
always
down
say.
there whether I'm thinking of the same thing and neither of us know how to pronounce it. All right, so you made it.
No, I just ate it
Where'd you find it?
when I was on a cruise.
Oh,
I made
thought
a
this
lot of
was
things
recent. I
too.
thought this was recently. 'Cause when you said, I said, "Oh, you made up another word," and I thought you ate this recently.
See, now I've forgotten the actual conversation we had because there was something. You're right. There is something I had just recently, and it was a unique thing. Now I can't remember what it was. That's the problem with. You don't know this, but I had a 14-hour day yesterday. So
That's terrible.
yes, and then with the time change and stuff, I thought I was going to sleep in, but I forgot to change the clock. So I woke up and said, "Oh my God, it's late!" And it
And
wasn't.
you weren't late. That's the worst way to wake up. That's the
Yes.
absolute worst.
Which
way
is
to wake
probably
up.
why I have the headache. I thought it was from something else, but 2 days in a row now I've had this headache.
So okay, so then let's talk about other foods that have weird names or things we don't know how to pronounce. Pasties. It's an Upper Peninsula thing, and they're not pasties, but I think it's spelled the same way.
Similar.
Pasties and pasties. No, I think it's spelled exactly the same way. Comment on the bottom if it's not, but I think if you search for pasties, pasties, you'll find the pasties. And pasties is a what is it? It is a
Well, the ones I've eaten, it's a bread dough
right,
filled with meats and cheeses. It's like a giant pierogi, only
Right.
bigger.
and it
much
travels
bigger.
well. And we used to take it when we'd go snowmobiling because you can get it. But it's okay. So let's see. I grew up in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, and now it's going to show me a video, and I don't really want to see the video. I want to see. Pause. Okay. Where many of the English ancestries and pasties, traditional meat pies eaten
Yes.
by hand. So it's a meat pie. Okay, so there we go. It's a meat pie eaten by hand.
Yes.
And that's
They're really
called-
good.
They are
Yeah.
really good. And potatoes and all kinds of stuff in there. Anything you really want. But yeah, good meat, hearty,
Right.
filling.
But they
heavy food.
usually don't have tomato-based stuff in them. That's more like a ravioli stuff. So it's because it's German and Norwegian and stuff like that, and Irish. They use more cream bases and just meat and cheese, and potatoes.
Well, cream bases, that's how you make spinach taste good, right?
No. There's a different way to make. Well, you can make a creamy spinach too, but I like My grandmother taught me how to make spinach.
Okay.
Because spinach is one of those things that most kids do not want to eat, like Brussels sprouts. Most kids don't like spinach. Popeye commercials notwithstanding, nobody wanted to eat spinach. Okay. So what she told me to do, and it works out really good, is you take like 6 pieces of bacon and you slice them into about yay wide and throw them in the pan and start frying them.
That's how you cut?
Yes, I even make that
You
noise.
make that sound when you're cutting too?
Yes.
Okay.
Once you get the bacon just not even browned yet, but warmed and starting to crinkle up and shrivel, so you have the grease in the bottom of the pan. You take your 2 bags of spinach leaves and you put them in there and you start to stir them around in the bacon grease.
Okay.
Once the bacon grease coats the spinach leaves, you add 2 or 3 tablespoons of vinegar.
Okay.
Now,
I'm with you still.
I prefer apple cider vinegar, but you can use either the white vinegar or apple cider. It doesn't really matter. It's your personal preference. Then you put a lid on it and you keep cooking it, but you let the steam of the vinegar work into the spinach, and the spinach leaves will literally shrink to mush.
Okay. Now, did you take the bacon out and leave just the juice? You left the
Bacon stays, yes.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Okay, then you do that for, I'm going to say, probably 7-8 minutes, and it turns into more of a soupy consistency. Not quite, but
Right.
it leaves shrivel, really small.
Sure.
Then
I've cooked spinach.
you put a little bit of garlic in there,
Okay.
a little bit of, I put literally a 1/4 cup of sugar in it. Okay, because it makes the vinegar, it takes the edge off the vinegar.
Okay.
Put the quarter cup of sugar in there. Some people, I add a little bit of coarse ground pepper and a little bit of salt, just not much, because you're going for the sweet sour taste, not salt. But if you don't put salt in it, it's just weird. And then you cook it for maybe 3 or 4 more minutes and it's done. It's that simple. So you in like 10, 12 minutes, you've got fantastic spinach. It's not as healthy as straight spinach, but it is so good.
Then there's my way of eating spinach, which is really, really good.
Give it to somebody else.
You take it out of the pan and you throw it in the garbage, and then you cook up the bacon in the pan
And eat the bacon.
and you eat the bacon.
With just a little bit of the spinach juice still in the bottom of the pan.
Yeah, unless you wash the pan out really good. And then that's one way to do it. But no, there actually is a good way to eat spinach, and it's actually healthy too. You take, well, it's probably not healthy because you need cream cheese with chives in it. Okay?
Yes.
Then you take cauliflower.
No.
Yeah, cauliflower, and you cut it.
Oh,
up
and
to
you throw it in the
little
garbage.
buds,
Okay.
and you put it in a pan, and you throw hot sauce on it, like Durkee's hot sauce or Frank's hot sauce, and you hot sauce it. Okay, and you heat it up, and you hot sauce it. You can add a little butter in there too if you really want to get crazy, but you don't need to. You let that cook down. Then you take a tortilla. I'm getting back to the spinach. You take a tortilla. You spread the cream cheese with the chives on it. You take the cauliflower, which has now got hot sauce cooked into it, and you put that on there. Then you take leaf spinach and you throw that over the top, and you roll it up and you eat it. It's really, really good. Really good. So my eyes get big when I said that. Really, really good.
Okay. You still lose me at the cauliflower.
Well, do you like buffalo chicken?
No.
Okay, then you probably wouldn't like this. But I equate this to a vegetarian. It tastes like chicken. If you put the buffalo sauce on it, like the hot sauce, and you do the cauliflower, it's kind of a
Well, yeah, because
buffalo
hot
chicken
sauce
substitute.
numbs your taste buds, so you don't realize you're eating cauliflower. That makes sense.
It's good. Or again, you throw it all out and you make bacon in the pan. Good
Well,
job.
there's actually 2 more ways to eat spinach that is really good.
Okay.
My actual favorite way to eat spinach is spinach artichoke dip with nacho chips.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, you tear the bread, right? Where
You can do that too,
You tear
right?
the hole out of the center of the bread, and you
Yep.
put the spinach dip in the center.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing.
Yep. Okay.
Or as just spinach leaves as a salad with bacon, hot sweet and sour bacon dressing.
And if you add some cranberries to it, or is it raisins? And
Either one work. Probably
and-
even dates.
and almonds, shaved almond shaves.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's a good
Slivers.
salad. And a little bit of vinaigrette dressing.
Works for me.
Yeah, that's another good way to eat spinach. So we kind of kept it healthy, but there's other ways to eat food to make it not healthy, like pasta.
Right.
Let's see how we can make pasta. Let's make fettuccine Alfredo. Let's see,
That's
get
my
this nice,
favorite.
healthy
Ah.
pasta. And let's take some
Ah.
heavy cream, some cheese, some
Not some cheese. Lots
of
of cheese.
cheese, but cheese, heavy cream. Do you put eggs in there? No. What else do you
No.
put in there? I don't know. But yeah, okay, not butter.
Butter, definitely. A little bit of milk.
Butter.
Just thin it out a little bit.
Butter. Did you stop moving?
Did I? No, I'm moving.
We both stopped moving. Huh. That's weird.
Uh-oh.
So, we'll have to play it back and see if we've stopped moving on our screen because both of our mine's frozen up here.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully we're still moving on the recording, but who knows?
Okay. Are we close on time?
We're pretty close on time.
Okay.
So
'Cause we could always come back to this if we
this
think we're
is
having
the
a
end,
problem.
yeah, we'll have to end the show here in case we're not really. The audio's going, the recording's going, but I think the video froze. I think Skype might have froze on us.
Oops.
So with that, we're going to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
Then please subscribe, like, watch our other videos and channels, and we'll see you on the next show.
have a good one.
Baby crazy, and what you step amaze me.